Going on, people? The man with the plan, the man with the knowledge, the man with the wrestling news. Yes, indeed, on this Sunday afternoon on the Iceman's Return YouTube channel, it is the one and the only Iceman back from Newport, Rhode Island. A trip yesterday at the Hotel Viking where I saw my eldest nephew, Josh, get married to his girlfriend, Danielle. Had a great time at the wedding. But let's get to the wrestling part of it all. A lot of people have been very, very upset. There's been a lot of controversy over WWE and TNA, and we've gone on for the last couple weeks about which promotion's better. Um, it's not about really what promotion is better, what promotion has the better creative team. The bottom line is WWE is the biggest wrestling promotion around the world. And there is really nobody, and I mean nobody, that comes close to them. Whether you like them, you hate them, there just isn't anybody nowhere near it. The closest that anybody ever got to the WWE was back when WCW was around. That is the closest anybody has ever come, and it's probably the closest anybody will ever come to the WWE. We had a good run in TNA throughout the middle years of the 2000s, all the way up probably till around 2010 or so, maybe a little after that. But you know, I think TNA's biggest mistake was trying to go head to head with WWE on Monday night. I think Bischoff and Hogan tried to, recreate WCW, which you're not gonna do, and it was a total big mistake for them to do so. Uh, and in doing so, uh, changes had to be made. I don't think Dixie Carter has made the smartest choices in the world. Whether or not she belongs in the position that she's in is still, it remains to be seen. I think she gets bad advice. Um, and TNA has really, slid downward on a downward slide since. Now, of course, we have Ring of Honor, which was around the same time as TNA. They're more of a wrestling type company with less entertainment value. They have a lot of great stars down in Ring of Honor, but will they ever be able to compete with WWE? No. On a major level, no way. If anything, uh, Ring of Honor is basically a farm system for WWE because this is where WWE pretty much grabs a lot of their talent from. And yeah, people are complaining and moaning that the WWE has grabbed some talent from TNA. Like I said, with the situation with James Storm, he did all he could do in TNA. There was really nothing else left for him to do, and so why not move on? And you need to feed your family. For an employment value, him signing with the WWE, what's really wrong with it? It's nothing. It's a job. And for anybody else in that kind of situation, I would say the same thing as well. I think there is a lot of other stars that came through TNA that has left TNA that would have been a good fit in the WWE, much like Austin Aries. I would have liked to see Christopher Daniels as well in the WWE and an AJ Styles. Um, but it wasn't to be. And the bottom line is Lucha, financial issues, TNA, financial issues, Ring of Honor, they skate by, they find a way to stay afloat. Uh, and all these other littler promotions like House of Hardcore, run by Tommy Dreamer, PWG, CCW, these all are such smaller promotions that there's, really no way. Um, Maybe if they all joined forces and put together all their talent into one promotion, maybe there would be a remote possibility of competing with the WWE. But let's be realistic. I mean, to everybody out there, I like TNA wrestling. I like Ring of Honor wrestling. I like watching PWG when I see it. CCW is brutal. I like watching Tommy Dreamer's House of Hardcore when I get to see it. Um, but it, it there's no competition for the WWE, even with their product the way it is today. It's not the best it could be, but still, it's good enough to overtake anybody else. I think there's maybe one company out there that, if they had more exposure here in America, that could possibly give WWE a run, would be New Japan Pro Wrestling. Uh, but, you know, it's where it is. Uh, I don't see anything changing. And, you know, the bottom line is the WWE has a long, long history of many, many years, much like did WCW, because they stem back way back in the NWA days, and then the Crockett's took over, and then Ted Turner took over. So they had a long history as well, just much like the old WWF did, then the WWF, and then, obviously now the WWE. I think Vince McMahon is a wrestling genius when it came to promoting. Uh, it seemed like no matter what he did, for the most part, everything was just, it was always a winner. Even when he put himself into the ring, I think he made the promotion even that much bigger and that much better by bringing his family, getting his family involved. And that really started off an era which will never be surpassed or never will be duplicated ever again. So, if we all want to be honest with ourselves, and really, be true, uh, I don't see any time another promotion, a single promotion ever, going up against WWE and giving them the competition that WCW did. I don't see anybody ever overtaking the WWE. Um, it's just too much tradition there. And even when the day that Vince McMahon moves on, um, I think Triple H has done a more than adequate job to continue the process, and may even make it even bigger in the future than it is at this present time today. I think if Triple H had full control, we'd see a lot of different things go on. We'd see probably a lot of stars, disappear, so to speak, and new stars being brought up and put into the spotlight. But maybe that's exactly what the WWE needs. Um, I think a lot of the other promotions out there need guys like Triple H to run their promotion and really escalate their product and make them much bigger than what they are. And I think it can be done, but as far as competing with the WWE, I don't think there's any kind of chance really. And I'm being realistic. I'm being honest. This is not a video for shock value. This is a video solely based on my opinion, and I honestly believe this is the total truth of it all. So, with all that being said, I know everybody's out there watching football today. We'll see y'all later. Got something coming up on the Iceman V2013 YouTube channel coming soon. So, look out for that as well. And that's about it. Peace out, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday.